A brand new report on Marvel Studios and Chris Pine talking to one another has hit the net. Apparently, Marvel Studios really wants him, and he really wants another franchise role that can hopefully sustain his career. Enter today's topic of discussion, which apparently has Chris Pine in talks for a major role. Some people believe it might actually be Nova, the human rocket. At this point, there's been a few reports in regards to Chris Pine wanting to join Marvel Studios and them wanting him. Now, of course, which role and whether or not any of this is true, we don't really know. There's been plenty of reports about X actor is in talks with Marvel or has met with Marvel, and then years later, that actor comes forth. They're like, yeah, there was no truth to it. I just didn't debunk it because I was hoping that it could lead to something. So maybe it's a scenario like that, maybe it's not. Whatever the case is, the former Captain Kirk himself is allegedly looking for a new franchise. Star Trek, his iteration of Star Trek, is clearly dead. Obviously, the Dungeons and Dragons movie was not a big success at all, and Hasbro gonna Hasbro. So he is in search of a new franchise. Enter the Marvel Studios discussion. Apparently, they want him for a major role, and this is the one that he's interested in as well. Reportedly, something that's a franchise starter that could see him in a prime spot. Now, among all the characters we're hearing about, a lot of people believe it is Nova, aka the Human Rocket, which honestly I think would be a good choice, especially with how Richard Rider's kind of a little bit more on the bland side and a lot more serious and militarized. And also, there's definitely a resemblance there, so I think I could definitely see that. But again, is that a giant franchise starter, as that's going to be a TV series and not necessarily a film? But then also, Chris Pine hasn't really been in a lead that delivers $1 billion, so maybe he's going to be one of the actors that steps it down and goes to TV and then hopefully lands some big film roles, because many actors have done that and it's worked really great for their careers, so maybe that's the case. There's also some reports that he could be playing another major character, but I just don't see who, unless it's like members of the X-Men, which then I could see that, or maybe even Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad, like I could see that as well, but again, it's just such a tough one, and also, at this point, if he's cast in one of those roles, it's going to have to be years away at this point, so where he is right now, it's not where he's going to be 5 to 6 years from now. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video, and as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.